welcome to Memorial United Methodist Church in Thomasville, North Carolina. Today is Wednesday, April the 21st, 2021, and you got Rodney and Danny back here for our weekly update. We want to tell you what's going on here at the church. We want to tell you what's happened on this date, April the 21st, in history, and we want to thank you for joining us today. And to get us started, today in history, April the 21st, in 1876, we found out that the very first fire pole, I guess the pole that they slide down from, I guess, their living quarters down to the fire trucks.
That's right.
Was installed on this date in 1876
in New York City.
New York City.
And it was such a hit that they started installing poles in a lot of different establishments in New York City, but they weren't fire departments. I don't know. I mean,
I'm gonna leave that there.
What they say.
I don't know.
I read it.
You just read stuff. Yeah, you just read stuff.
I ain't making it up.
Yeah. So, also, if you were tuning into the TV in 1986, you may have found on this date, you may have run into Geraldo Rivera opening up Al Capone's vault. Yeah. I remember this. It was. I mean, I just knew they were going to find some crazy stuff in there.
Wasn't it at night or something?
Yes.
I remember it being dark, and
they made a big deal out of it. I think they had doctors on hand in case they found some people in there or something.
Right.
And they had some,
they had hairstylists on hand so they could roll up Geraldo's handlebar mustache too. And so what did he find when he goes in there?
I don't remember.
A bottle. He found a bottle. He didn't find nothing. He found a dusty bottle. I mean, that was it. And there wasn't even a genie in it. I mean, he was just dramatic.
Yeah.
You know, he always has been.
He was a hype beast. He knew how to conjure that stuff and get people excited about it.
We watched it.
We
watched it.
I did too. I watched the entire thing. I went up. I got to stay up past my bedtime to watch that. So anyway, but they didn't find anything. So anyway, and then I also found out that in 1918, the famous World War I flying ace, the Red Baron. Now his name was Baron von Richthofen. I hope I said that right, Richthofen. He was shot down in combat, killed in combat, and so I don't think it was Snoopy.
No, but the plane did look like a doghouse. Even
I took your joke.
Even the top dogs, there's somebody that's a little bit higher.
Yeah, that's right. So the Red Baron met his match on this day.
That's funny. I didn't even think about that.
So anyway, and then we got birthdays we got a birthday that we wanted to bring up to you. Happy birthday to Queen Elizabeth II, Queen of England. Still queen. She was born in 1926. I didn't find out when she took over the throne, but she was born on this date, and
in 1926. So she's 95.
95 years old. She's been around for a long time.
She was born in April,
right?
But she celebrates her birthday in June.
What's that all about?
I don't know why she does it. I guess because she can.
I want 2 months of birthday.
When you're the queen, you can do what you want to. You know, my birthday's in December, and so is our son Hedrick's. And I said, we really should celebrate his birthday in July, because December's so close to Christmas. You know, let's spread the love.
Yeah, there you go.
But we never did that. But when you're the queen, hey. And now her husband, he's done celebrating birthdays.
Philip.
Prince Philip. And he got buried way down in some catacomb. But when she dies, his will be moved somewhere else.
Interesting.
So
they can be together.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I don't know. It's, I guess when you're the king and queen. He's not the king though.
Happy birthday to Queen Elizabeth. And then there's also been some fairly famous deaths on this date. First of all, Samuel Langhorne Clemens, also known as
Mark Twain.
Yes, we know that. And you found out something really interesting about Mark Twain. Yeah. I didn't know this.
The whole name Mark Twain is a nautical term, and a steamboat needed a certain depth of draw of water to be safe, and so the word Mark Twain announces that there's 12 feet or 2 fathoms depth of water.
Wow.
So it's a nautical term.
So
I mean, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't either. That's interesting. But so he took his name from the
from
river, literally.
Yeah, I mean, he.
That's cool.
Hey, over at our church where I was at Sunrise in Louisville, Dr. Pat Ober, who's one of the associate deans, endocrinologist at Baptist Hospital, is a huge Mark Twain scholar.
Oh, wow!
And he wrote a book on Mark Twain and medicine. He finished it when I was over there. Only book I got my name in.
You got your name in?
Yeah.
That's cool.
He said I was his greatest inspiration. No, he didn't. But he did say something positive.
That's cool.
So I hope I'm in that other book too. You know, when they call the roll up.
Yeah.
Anyway,
rolling names.
That's way off, but that's no extra charge.
That's good. But Mark Twain's an interesting guy. Samuel Clemens was his name, but Mark Twain was his pen name.
That's right.
So anyway, he died in 1910, and then this one goes way back to 1509. Henry VII, it was the King of England, and he died on this date. But the way he got into power, you were telling me this too. This was really interesting.
He's the last king that came into power by winning the position on the battlefield.
Like killed his opponent.
It was like mano a mano. You know, and that's the way he got his.
Maybe we need to do that here. I don't know.
Well, I think that would be much safer and much less painful than the way current politicians do it. They assassinate character. And
that's right.
All kinds of stuff. Let's just put them on the mat and see who comes out.
Yeah, it'd be a lot less bloody.
Be a lot more interesting.
So anyway, Henry VII in 1509, and then finally in 2016. This is just recently. Prince passed away. It was his anniversary of his death
rock
as well.
And roll guy.
Yeah. So I found out on his 35th. You might know this, but on his 35th birthday, he changed his name from Prince to this symbol that incorporated like the male and female, like the little arrow and then the little plus sign on the circle. And he didn't offer any pronunciation, like what does that mean or whatever.
He was a singer formerly known as Prince.
That's what we always called him, yeah. But then I found out that he actually changed his name officially to Victor, which I thought that was kind of weird. And then it's interesting that came up because I read just this week, when you name your child Victor, it's like calling him a winner. He's a winner. The victor. To the victor go the spoils, and he's a winner. So I guess he thought pretty highly of himself to claim Victor as his name. So anyway,
I've heard people lauding him about what an excellent musician he was, and all of that stuff. So people in the know said he was just really.
I think he's just innovative. I think he brought a different sound or whatever. So, but anyway,
he talked about Purple Rain or something.
Purple Rain made doves cry. Yeah, all that stuff. So,
man, I guess. Yeah. Well, I guess. I don't know.
So just a heads up, it is Professional Assistance Day. If you have a professional assistant, make sure that you let them know that it is special.
Still have time.
So we want to give out send out a special thanks to our people that keep us afloat, keep us on the straight and narrow, make sure that we have everything we need. Miss Kristen Shore, thank you so much.
That's the name. That's the voice you'll speak to when you call.
That is right, Miss Kristen Shore, and then also, of course, Peggy May, who has been here for years and years, and she is headed toward, I believe, retirement sometime soon.
She's been here more than 20 years. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. So anyway, Peggy May, and then we also have hired a person to slowly transition into Peggy May's position.
Financial secretary.
Yeah, financial assistance position, and her name is Teresa Laughlin. So you may call the church and talk to Teresa as well. So we thank you for all that you do for us, and thank you for helping us out and just making us look so good and covering our butts and everything else.
They do a lot of work.
They do. They work really hard.
Unseen.
So
that's the way it is everywhere, though, you know.
And then finally, this is just a little heads up. Today is National Surprise Drug Test Day. I don't think anybody needs to know that.
No, but it kind of blows a surprise when you name a day after it, doesn't it?
A little bit. So anyway, you've been warned. So, and then we have a couple things going on at the church that are kind of really exciting. We are now streaming the early service, the 8:50 service,
Right.
on Facebook, as well as on YouTube.
Right.
And I will post the channel for YouTube in the comments so that you can log into that. You can share YouTube now, and this will be on YouTube, of course, too. But you can share YouTube videos really easily, a lot easier than Facebook, because you don't have to have an account
That's
or anything.
right.
So.
And it's the new equipment, and it is smooth. The sound is good. It's not grainy. It is fantastic.
See every wrinkle, every.
Yeah, the camera angle kind of made it look like my belly was sticking out, and we're gonna work on that.
But get that business together.
So that's happening at the 8:50 service, and soon to happen at the 11 o'clock service. You can still watch it on Facebook, but also now you'll be able to see it on YouTube.
And I think the RL Pope class is going to be streamed as well.
Right.
So
I think that's right.
Check all those opportunities out. Early service at 8:50, 10 o'clock for the RL Pope class for Sunday school, and then the 11 o'clock worship service. I think that there's a part that we still need to get for the 11 o'clock worship service, and then everything.
And able to project it. So, it's you can see it on YouTube without having an account or anything.
Right.
So it makes it easier to access, but we should be able to put it on our website. Or a link to it. So there's numerous ways that you can share and worship here, and we know there's a lot of people who are watching it.
Yeah. We get a list of numbers of people that join us. So continue to join us online. Thank you for joining us today, and continue to just take care of each other and take care of yourselves, and join us on YouTube and Facebook
in person.
Live. Yeah. Y'all have a good day.